Unboxing vintage Playtime Sleaze paperbacks. Hi, I'm Gary Lovisi, and this time we're going to unbox two boxes of vintage Playtime books. This was a series published in from 1962 to 1966, and they're Sleaze books, but these were softcore books from the early 60s. They had nothing explicit in them. They were just had girly covers, kind of sexy, risque covers and titles, and the stories were basically really not much different than what you would read normally today in any bestseller or any a romance novel published by Nora Roberts or any of the women who write romance novels. So, but they do have a kind of a sleazy look to them, and that's why they're called Sleaze. They have cover art by Robert Bonfils, who's one of the major collectible artists of the genre, and does beautiful cover paintings generally, but he did a lot of paintings. And so I'm just going to go through the series, see what we have. They were published by Neva Books, N-E-V-A, out of Las Vegas, Nevada. There's about 200 in the series. And they started in number 601 in 1962, and then up to 796 in 1966. There were books by Richard Geis, George H. Smith, Jack Vast, and other popular writers of the era under pseudonym, and probably others that were under pseudonym that we don't know about. I think some of the books are in bags, and some of them have prices on them, but the prices are from a long time ago. These boxes were in storage. So I'm just going to go through them, and here we go. Start off with some of the books. Delinquents, and the jukebox, go with the jukebox, sex schedule, hey Playgirl, Campus Lust by Peggy Swan, which is actually Richard E. Geis, Beach Heat. There's no nudity on these books, but they do have girls in various stages of undress. They're risque covers, kind of cute, sexy by today's standards. Campus Chippies, Bed Crazy. Robert Bonfils was a really talented artist. He did most of the covers on these books. And we're just going to go through them quick, just so you can get an idea of the covers. This is a Jerry Goff. Sex Cinema, Flesh Pot, strip artist by George H. Smith, who was a science fiction writer. Probably a lot of good writers. This female Peeping Tom. A lot of good writers were hidden behind the pseudonyms of these books, of the authors of these books. This is a very collectible one. Satan Was My Pimp. Vice Row. And I'm just going to move these up and then start another pile. This is a juvenile delinquent novel. This is very collectible. And then we're going to go through the second box. This is a Richard E. Geis, science fiction author. Call Girl, a lesbian novel, which is lesbian novels are very popular. These have been in a box in the storage area, boxes in the storage area for quite a few years, and I figured I would bring them out now. This is Jan Hudson, George H. Smith. A lot of these books had to deal with, they're really actually noir in a lot of ways, because the relationships between men and women, and a lot of them have to do with crime, detectives, private eyes. So there's a lot of stories. This is a really cute Bonfils cover. Cover job. Another similar Bonfils cover. And we're getting to near the end. Artist Colony. Sex. Bachelor Apartment. Golden Girls. And that is a 2-box unboxing of Playtime books from Never Publishers of Las Vegas, published from 1962 to 1966. This is early 60s sleaze. It was soft core, nothing explicit in it, nothing explicit in the cover art or in the titles. The titles were always try to be risque, to try and entice the male book buyer. They had sexy covers to try and entice the male book buyer to buy the books and read them. And it's a pretty popular series that people collect. There's some nice books in this run, and it's about 200 books from number 601 to 796 or thereabouts, and with Robert Bonfils cover art. So I hope you enjoyed this look and this unboxing of, it's good, didn't know what was in there myself, unboxing of 2 boxes of Playtime books. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give us a thumbs up and a like, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for looking.